We've now made it to the third video in this YouTube support for this trail, Build Applications with Cumulus CI. The first videos, and actually the way to find these is if you look down the description, you'll see there's a summary of all of the videos in this playlist. And it'll allow you to jump around between them because there's going to be a lot. Anyway, we're now at, this is our third video having done 20%, which is interesting, but a lot of that's reading. So we had 10 minutes here, and now we're going to go into Cumulus CI Setup. And so opening that one, what we see is that we've already done the VS Code. That was the video prior. So this is module 2, and this is going to be the second section of that. So 2.2, and so clicking into set up your Salesforce environment, what you're going to see is that we've got a couple of objectives. So the A version is going to be creating the new Trailhead playground and also doing enabling the Dev Hub. And then we're going to look at additional videos to do the kind of the setup of command line, and this is Salesforce CLI. And then we're also going to look at authorizing this connection, which will be a separate video as well. And dropping down, you'll see, looking at the challenge at the end, this is a 500-point hands-on. Here's what you have to do. First steps are going to be create the trailhead and enable it, and then we'll go to these as the next step. So what we're going to do here is we're going to say create a new playground, and I'm going to call this Cumulus CI Playground. I'm going to create it. It's going to take a second to launch. And once it's built, we can launch it. And know that you can use the YouTube gear to speed this up, because a lot of this stuff, if you've done this before, I'm showing all the steps. You don't really have to, right? I'm going to allow this, looking at a creative badger. And what we're going to do is go to get your login credentials. But I think it's worth knowing that this playground starter, if you look at all the apps available, you can go to Playground Starter this way as well. And what it does is to bring up this again. So click Get Your Login Credentials, Creative Badger, Creative Badger. So you want to copy this off and paste it into kind of whatever tracking sheet. I've got just a separate spreadsheet over here that I'm kind of pasting into. That will give me the... let me come back to this is the key. What I want to do then is to reset my password. And it says, do you sure you want to reset it? And I say yes. So I say okay. And it's sent this to my email. And I can see the reset in my email. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. It's going to bring up the new Creative Badger, and it says you have to throw in a new password. And so let me do all that for you. So I've entered new passwords, and now I can change my password. Make sure you write this one down, because this is important. You're going to need it. So great. So we've saved it. And then what we're able to do, because we're in setup, we can go to Dev Hub. So we're going to type dev and Dev Hub. And these changes are pretty easy. So I'm going to close this for now. And it says, do you want to enable it? We're going to enable it. And then there's other things down here, but we don't need them for now. So at this point, what we've done is to finish this step, and now we're able to go back and we will connect into this next piece, which is the preparing the command line. That's the next video. And again, speed it up, slow it down, and you can jump between these videos as you need them. Thanks.